What's up, Heather?
What's up, B?
We want to welcome everyone back to Tortured Bourbon in episode 2 of Poor Decisions Wednesday.
The series where the pours are strong, the opinions are stronger, trust me, and the next day regret is very real.
The walk of shame. Make your smartest decision of the week. Like the video, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and the artist formerly known as Twitter, X. That's right. Heather's out here posting fire bourbon content.
Something like that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out an unfinished tweet from 2016.
He really is, y'all. Still at the top there.
I mean, I still don't understand Instagram. I mean, I thought we just posted pictures. I'm confused.
Still working on it, y'all. We're going to get there. This is a smart man. I promise. He really is.
I really don't. I mean,
he really is a very wise man, but
I just don't care that much.
he's very bright. Yeah. You know, we were doing good till we got to the stories.
I'm like, what?
And then you were like, nope, makes no sense to me. Not how I would design it. We're done. Yeah. But anyway, someone's got to keep us looking good online, and I'm working on it.
Well, someone's got to keep us looking good, period. That's what I'm here for, and I keep us looking good and drinking.
I'm sorry, pause for my eye roll. Anyway, so today we're pouring something bold. Pinhook Cask Strength Bourbon, and this is a fresh open for you guys today.
We have not tasted
this. In fact,
this.
B struggled with, that's some serious wax up there. Y'all can't tell.
I kept pulling it the wrong direction.
Thick, and I mean, he was...
Look at this.
Like his
God.
The Bandit thought he had a new chew toy. Yeah, it's that serious.
I mean... Good Lord.
Pinhook, I have an idea on how you can reduce your overhead.
Heck no, that's
quality. Calm down on the wax.
That's quality.
It's also a really cool purple color, which is fun.
So Pinhook started in 2011, and it's a little different from the big guys. It's all about sourcing young barrels, aging them carefully, and then releasing them when they're just right, as opposed to when they're just wrong. That's kind of like raising thoroughbreds. Now, for those of you who do not know, for those of you who've lived under a rock, the area around Kentucky and Louisville might have a little horse influence.
Just a little bit. That's actually why the brand is named Pinhook. It's a Kentucky term for buying young horses, training them up, and then selling them once they've hit their stride. Each bottle even has a horse on the front. Yep. So they're really leaning into it. And that's what I was about to say, is we need to bring this to Derby Party this year.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Pinhook isn't chasing consistency like a lot of brands. Each year's release is its own thing. It's blended like wine based on the best barrels they've got.
And they age and bottle everything at Castle and Key.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, we've all heard of it.
Yep.
It's a restored historic distillery. It has really old school vibes, but they've kind of embracing this whole new school energy.
And I'm looking forward to getting a bottle of the Castle and Key bourbon. We had a chance earlier a couple weeks ago, but the markup was 2.5 times the MSRP, and I'm just not there.
Can't do it.
Now, this cask strength bottle is coming in hot. That's 115.3 proof. Like someone sitting on, and it's ready to make an impression.
Just like that. So let's see if this horse throws us off or if we win the race. That's a little Derby humor for you.
A little Derby. What are we going to put our bet on? Let's see. So, Heather, what should we get on the nose?
All right, so guys, you should get some caramel, cinnamon, and maybe a little baked apple.
That is right up. Just take a whiff.
Ooh, there's a peppery edge right there.
So, I mean, they're saying cinnamon, but I'm with you. I'm getting a little more pepper than cinnamon.
And you know, you usually, and clove, because clove to me, and that's in the aroma notes.
Yep.
Clove is a harsher spice to me than cinnamon.
Yep.
So clove and pepper are definitely very pronounced.
Yep. And there's definitely some brown sugar. It's a little warm.
I will go with warm too.
It's inviting. It's whispering to me, you're about to make a bad decision.
That's the 115 proof.
Is that what it is?
That's what's whispering to you.
Having been at Churchill Downs before, I will tell you every decision's a bad decision.
I have never been, but we're gonna go.
We're gonna go.
All right, so clearly that's why we named this series Poor Decisions. Yeah. So
this is Wednesday. This is to get you through Hump Day.
Oh God, that commercial defined a generation.
Hump Day.
So It really is. The nose has a little bit of sweetness, but it has a lot of spice. In my opinion, it's got a little more spice than it does sweetness.
Yep.
But you can tell it's got some heat to it.
Yeah, that reminds you it's cask strength. Now, on the taste, we're supposed to get toffee and caramel, ripe stone fruit, cinnamon spice, some chocolate, some dark chocolate.
Ooh,
so
I'm excited.
you're ready. And then it says peppery heat towards the back. I can't imagine it not giving us peppery
I'm a believe.
heat.
If it doesn't,
Yeah. It's going to be strong and layered, and it's supposed to have complexity with spicy and slightly titanic.
I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
He said tannic, not satanic. When you said slightly tannic, it came out
slightly
satanic.
No, it says slightly Titanic.
See, I heard
this bad boy's going down in the Atlantic.
I heard more. It sounded more like Slightly Satanic, which is a great band name, by the way.
Slightly satanic. Not all the way, but
phenomenal.
We kind of edge around.
It's supposed to be full-bodied and bold without being harsh.
There you go.
That's what I've heard.
Yep.
Slightly Satanic, TM.
All right, let's taste this before we get censored by somebody.
Okay. That's a heart from me.
So the finish should be long, warm, lingering oak with cinnamon and brown sugar.
We're going to get a slightly dry fade, and then there's supposed to be a pop of fruit and spice. We'll see. I don't know. I usually get fruit at the front, not the end. Pinhook. DM me. Let's build a relationship here. This is delicious. I'm a big fan. That hits so many notes that I like.
Well, your favorite word is complex.
It is. And it's complex.
And it is.
It is complex.
This gives you a little numbness on the lips.
It's 115 proof. It's not playing around.
Yep. I don't know why they're saying that the pepper waits, because
the pepper is throughout.
Yeah.
But it's not so overwhelming that it masks
This is not a
the
Katie
other
bourbon. This is not a Katie bourbon by any means.
The pepper doesn't mask the other flavors, though. You definitely still get the other flavors. It's got legs.
It's got legs. She knows how to use them.
She does know how to use them.
She never begs. She knows how to choose them. It's a gorgeous color, too.
I'm still focused on the flavor.
I'm sorry. I will soon.
So like B said, it is complex, but in the best way. So what I mean by that is, you're drinking 115 proof. So there's that little bit of heat throughout that makes you know you're drinking bourbon. There's a little bit of those classic bourbon flavors of a hint of vanilla, maybe a hint of caramel. But then you have some fun little pops of flavor. I do get a little fruitiness in there. And maybe a little clove in there. The fruitiness, and they're right, it does come towards the back end a little bit. What do you get? What's your impression? The breathe out is where I get the fruit, which is what you taught me to do, which I had never been
I didn't
good
mean
about
to
doing.
teach you to do that. I mean, that's not like
We've been teaching each other all kinds of stuff on this show.
Yep. True story. So I had walked past Pinhook several times. Mm-hmm. And
it looks like a bottle of rosé, honestly.
Yeah, and I hate rosé. So, but they had a $5 off at our local tortured store. The cask strength, and I like to drink cask strength. I do.
Yeah, B does.
And I'm like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. This is a good time to try it. I gotta tell you, we gotta buy more Pinhook.
It might be its own episode.
Yeah, and I had, when I was sitting there, I did Google a little bit and see that it was done at Castle and Key. So I'm like, okay, that's a thing. This is
delicious.
Wow,
Grab
this
you a
is,
bottle.
This
what
is,
flavor notes are you getting?
Oh wow.
So
yeah. So there's a lot going on there because now either we've drank too much bourbon over the past year, or this is 115 proof with pepper that I get no burn, below here.
And
That is strange.
The longer I chew it, I get this really pleasant, like a little bit of like sweet fruity pop in there. That is pleasant from start to finish. And like B said, there's not a burn that goes anywhere below here. And it's heat. It's not burn. It's just a spiciness, a little bit of that proof point. I'm a huge fan. I have never had this before, and I will be... This might be, if I go to a bourbon bar, I'm going to see if they have it.
And I like their... So I like their sell in that, look, this year it's going to be this, next year it's going to be that. I can get down with that. There's enough heavy hitters out there that Wild Turkey and Elijah Craig are going to be Wild Turkey and Elijah Craig. And we're going to buy some Elijah Craig and Wild Turkey.
And there's something to be said for that consistency.
Oh, no,
that's
absolutely.
Not a diss.
No, that's not a diss.
I know, yeah.
But that market, they've got that market. I mean, whether you're talking an Evan Williams, an Elijah Craig, a Wild Turkey, anything, heck, Buffalo Trace, that $25 to $35 bottle shelf is long and full.
It is.
It's long and full. So finding something, if I'm going to put a couple more federal credits out there, I'm going to have trouble rating this low. I mean, this is going to be rated
It's not
high.
going to be rated low.
This is daggone good.
It's
daggone good. And it's complex. There's just a lot going on there. I'm really impressed.
It's all good things. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit. It has those classic bourbon flavors, but then
that swallow's great.
It brings in a sweet.
It is. I mean, you get this.
No, that's why I kind of laugh, because it doesn't burn.
No.
Like it just kind of sits nicely.
But it's got pepper.
Yeah.
If you don't like pepper, no.
Okay. Here's the term. I finally figured it out. Here's the term I'm going to use for this. Well balanced.
I'll go with that.
Because it's got the little bit of peppery and it's got the higher proof, but then it's got just enough sweetness.
Well balanced heavy.
Yeah.
Not well balanced light. It's well balanced heavy.
No, that's what I mean. Because sometimes your heavier proofs and things like that are not well balanced. And they kind of hit you. Punch you a little bit. That's not what we're doing with this.
So how are we going to rate this?
It's at least hush your mouth, if not cock of the walk. Today, right now, this is a cock of the walk.
This cock of the walk, yeah, it is.
Come back for our...
I really think we didn't pay less than $50 because it was on special, but this is a $55 bottle of bourbon. All right, so
100%.
So
worth it.
when you're looking at the $55 range in the ABC store, you're finding rare breed around $55. Oh yeah.
Also worth it.
Yeah. So it's at $55. You're finding this. Baker 7 is more than that.
A lot of our faves do though run in that 50 to 75
Yeah,
range.
but a lot of our faves run a little higher than this. Now what's interesting about this is I would like to blind this, and this will be another episode. We'll do this on another day. Let's take the Stag Cask Strength that we have.
Ooh.
Let's take the Pinhook Cask Strength, and let's take a Larceny Cask Strength.
Let's do it.
And let's put them up here because
the price range is...
The price range shouldn't be any different.
Yeah, the MSRP for the Stag is not that much more than that.
But I've
the
seen it ridiculous.
secondary market is insane.
Ridiculous. Depending on what you
lucky.
have, $200 to $500 bucks. I mean, you should be paying $65,
Yeah.
but it's $200 to $500. And the $500, of course, we've got the cask strength single barrel. You name it. We got lucky. But
We got very lucky.
But I would like us, we need to do a cask strength episode, and we need to line some of these bad boys up.
Yeah.
Because at $55...
Well, let's line up some of the non-allocated versus allocated, and let's see what we get.
But at $55, this is strong.
Yeah.
I hear an Aussie Rules coming on.
I definitely hear an Aussie Rules.
Let's do it, producer Katie.
So we're at Cock of the Walk with this?
I think we're in agreement.
We're at Cock of the Walk. All right, hold on.
Y'all go grab it.
It has a nice velvet.
Yeah, it's a great mouthfeel.
Velvet feel in the mouth.
It's a great mouthfeel.
Great mouth.
Great mouthfeel. So y'all, if you see it, grab it. It's absolutely worth the $55. And until our next Poor Decisions Wednesday.
I am going to tell you. So we always put the picture of Mouth in the corner. And
He
Mouth
does
is
that.
that's from the Goonies. If you want to hear the most bizarre interview ever, so the lead singer and the owner of the Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan, now has
Oh God, where's this
no.
going?
He now has an interview series he does on YouTube, so it's completely free. Last week he interviewed Corey Feldman. That's the dude.
I know who
in
Corey
that picture.
Feldman
Yeah, but I'm
is.
telling them that's the dude.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Well, they are both interesting and
They are, but I've watched several. Look, Billy Corgan, for the more you watch his interviews, the more you will understand.
Yeah.
And now his interview of Tom Morello is fantastic because Tom Morello is Billy Corgan's really intelligent and he really is. And Tom Morello's on another level. So the interviews are fantastic, and you really learn a lot about those people. But when he's trying to bring Corey Feldman back, it's like you trying to be back in this. It's like when she tries to bring us back. We ain't coming back. That love boat, it is way the hell out of the ocean.
Corey Feldman has a lot of trauma in his background.
That's exactly what this is about.
Yeah.
So that being said, check out Billy Corgan's new YouTube series, and without that,
check out Pinhook.
Yep.
And
with
on that note,
being said, this is Cock of the Walk.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, y'all. Oh.